Team 3. Our team was tasked with researching local intervention and response for COVID-19. We felt very lucky because every member of our team was from a different county in Washington state. Each person is talking about the research they did for their own county. We apologize if your county was not included. We promise it was not intentional. Also, we finalized this in February, so please forgive some old numbers. This is going to be a different type of video presentation that we think you'll enjoy. So I, and the rest of Dome Team 3, welcome you to News Washington.
Welcome to News Washington. I'm Wanda, and returning from vacation is my co-anchor, John.
Thanks, Wanda. People keep asking me if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Wow, that was unnecessary.
The COVID-19 pandemic has affected us all, whether it be around the world, around the country, or around the house.
We wanted to take a special look at how this virus has impacted local communities here in Washington state.
We've gathered some experts and present to you this special discussion. Coronavirus, intervention and response. I'll admit, I didn't really see much of a response at first. The closest thing I saw was a barren toilet paper aisle with a 6-pack of Coronas sitting in the middle. Obviously, things have changed. How have the different counties in Washington handled everything? Let me introduce our panel so we can find out. First, representing Grant County is Diana.
That's Miss Diana to you?
Doesn't the Ms. go in front of the last name?
What did I just say?
My apologies, Ms. Diana.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Representing Clark County is Ronald.
Hello, I'm very happy that you're willing to have me here, I guess.
No problem. Can I ask about the box?
Social distancing, sir. During this time of uncertainty, I believe it best to be as careful as possible, so I'll be staying in this box.
That seems inconvenient.
Maybe, but I'm a 55-year-old diabetic with very high blood pressure. I'm high risk. I'm not taking any chances.
Good point. Representing Spokane County is Jody.
Can I give a few shout-outs?
I guess.
Shout out to Harry, Marcus, Carol, William, and Tony.
No last names.
They know who they are.
Moving on. Representing King County is Mr. King.
Hello, and you're welcome.
We're welcome?
I'm representing the biggest, most progressive city in the state. As you all know, I'm slumming it to be here.
Okay.
And because I'm so great, I'm actually representing 2 counties.
I just noticed that. You're also representing Whatcom County.
That's right. 2 counties. Don't you dare forget again.
Excuse me? Is this Mr. King like Mr. Burger King? I was told I'd be the only fast food representative on this panel.
Fast food. It's a small arena. Yes, I do represent Burger King, but I'm here in a greater capacity today.
Have it your way.
Oh, I will. I always do.
Finally, representing both Franklin and Benton counties is Wyatt.
I'm just a hard-working American man representing hard-working Americans. We're not going to be overlooked.
I didn't think I was over...
Not yet, but you will. I'm watching you.
I'll keep that in mind. Now that we've met our panel, who would like to begin?
I will. While the bright city lights always seem to shine on places like Seattle and Spokane, we've actually been the ones administering the largest amounts of COVID-19 vaccines. The Benton County Fairgrounds site was responsible for 3,817 of them in last week of January alone.
Okay, sure. You had your 1 week to shine. As of February 10th, we in King County had given 346,378 vaccines. That's not a number to sneeze at.
I don't think this is a competition.
Everything is a competition. and I will win.
I don't know about that, but I do want to say how proud I am of the casino attached to our county.
Casino? Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, being retired, I spend a lot of time there, and it's comforting to see that the casino has thermal scanners at the door to see if you have a fever. They have plexiglass sheets between each of the gaming machines. They prohibited indoor smoking. Masks are required. Employees are religiously sanitizing their equipment, and there's stickers all over the casino floor reminding people to socially distance.
That happened to me the other day. I was asked to stay on the sticker. It worked.
That's good.
Do you know what else is good? Libraries. The libraries in Grant County are curbside pickup only. Everybody is affected, and we're thinking of ways to make more things safe for all.
We closed our libraries. We didn't want the infection spreading silently. Get it? Because you're supposed to be quiet in the library?
That was bad, and this is coming from a clown.
What about the kids?
That's a great question, Jody. Sure, a casino is fun and all. Who doesn't love flashing lights and overpriced food? I believe Whitney Houston sang that the children are our future.
Cheesy song quotes aside, education is moving forward. The Spokane County School District has made it to the phase-in model.
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. It means that specific grade levels are brought back in person, fully or partially, in a phased approach, and some students are still receiving instruction remotely. Right now, statewide, only 24.5% of our children are attending class in person every day.
That's amazing.
Progress is being made. Almost every county has moved into phase 2.
I'm just so happy. Now I can more easily get back into my vegan lifestyle.
Vegan? You sell cheeseburgers.
You think I would actually eat that stuff?
That's disconcerting.
Yeah, Phase 2 is going to be hugely important to our local restaurants. Phase 1 prohibited all indoor seating and really hurt any business owners that weren't smart enough to have a drive-thru. Many restaurants in my county have been struggling.
Mine too.
Indeed.
Mine have probably suffered the most.
Well, thanks to our progress, as of the 14th of February, restaurants and bars are finally able to have people sit inside again. I can finally have my favorite vegan pizza. Theater and bowling alleys are doing the same thing at 25% capacity, so when It Chapter 3 drops, I can go watch it on the big screen. Man, those movies are inspiring.
Would you say the phase approach has been working?
Definitely. As of now, the majority of the state is trending downwards in hospital admissions, and there is no region where the ICU occupancy is over 90%.
One of the 3 metrics that was evaluated for Clark County before they could shift to Phase 2 was the decrease in hospitalizations, and I think that number as of February was 24% lower than the prior update, and I'm loving that.
This is all well and good, but can we talk about American farmers like me?
Sure. And what do you farm?
That's an interesting question. Anyway, our farmers are finding better conditions too.
That's great!
Pasco's Farmer Market is opening back up, so many local farmers need places like that in order to earn a living.
Is that what you do?
Christina Alvarez of Alvarez Organic Farms says they've been coming in the Pasco's Farmers Market for over 20 years. She says that 70% of what they produce goes to farmers markets around Washington. She says that they are essential to the community.
I love fresh vegetables.
That reminds me, even our meat packing plants are making progress. Tyson Foods at one point, criticized for being a, quote, complete breeding ground for the virus, have changed how they do their work in order to help stop the spread.
You want to talk helping stop the spread? Look no further than my other county, Whatcom County. While most of these smaller counties are using the state's contact tracers to help raise awareness, we knew we needed our own. We have a new volunteer coordinator and 12 volunteers making calls.
If I'm understanding correctly, these volunteers are separate from the over 600 people the state has on staff?
Yes, there's a plethora of statewide contact tracers, but I was speaking of the big heart of Whatcom County, giving freely.
As someone who probably knows next to nothing about contact tracing, how does that work?
Basically, when someone receives a positive result, it pings one of these volunteers to call. We want to make sure they are aware of how best to proceed and help alert anyone they may have been in contact with. Knowledge is power, my friends.
I am not your friend.
That's for sure.
I would never welcome you into my home. Which is my bad way of pivoting into talking about the mortgage industry in Clark County.
It wasn't so bad.
Well, people are taking advantage of low interest rates by refinancing their homes. However, because of aforementioned restrictions to help prevent the spread of COVID, many brokers are needed to coordinate their business from home.
Does that make them more apt to approve?
There's no statistics either way.
Can I jump in here?
Of course you can, Diana.
Who?
My apologies, Ms. Diana.
That's better.
Please proceed.
Our hashtag Grant County Strong has been helping people all over the county, whether it comes to contact tracing, our emergency operations center being activated, or our crisis lines being available. My favorite program we have is called I Can Help.
You can help?
No, I Can Help. It's called I Can Help. We've been distributing little cards so people who actively want to help a neighbor who have been self-isolating with things.
What kind of things?
Running errands?
Walking the dog?
All of those. Even things as simple as a friendly phone call, just to make sure someone doesn't feel alone.
That's amazing. We're approaching the end of our time. What would each of you like to say, in summation, about your county's local response and intervention?
I think we all know I should go first, right? Whatcom County is contact tracing and making sure everyone is aware. King County has been Phase 2 since February 1st. No one can say that we aren't doing our part.
Grant County is in Phase 2 as well. We are very happy with the I Can Help program and excited to keep moving forward.
Moving forward is important. We're doing what we can to help Spokane County move forward. We have a mass vaccination site at the Spokane Arena, and Phase 2 is going well.
We just caught a huge error in the reporting of case counts that was holding us back to Phase 1. So now we are in Phase 2. We're living the American dream. Even in this new America, we're keeping our people safe.
Some would say that this box is a little extreme as a response to the virus, and it's possible. But with the response here for Clark County, I may soon feel safe enough to get out of this thing.
How soon?
Bank in 2025.
All right. With that, we want to thank you for joining us for the panel today. As the majority of the state moves forward into Phase 2, we are hopeful that everything we're doing locally will only continue to contribute to the overall health of Washington State. Thank you again, and good night.